Hello and welcome to our special edition of WCTV. In this episode, our focus is on the retirement of long-serving headmaster at Wellington College, Mr. Roger Moses. We asked members of staff and the man himself, Mr. Moses, about this topic and his affiliation with the college. These are their thoughts. We hope you enjoyed this episode of WCTV, The End of an Era.
I think the first time I met him, everyone was a little bit nervous about meeting this new headmaster, and immediately he made some comment to the staff that everyone thought, that was very good, that's very, very funny, very witty. Was it scripted or not? Obviously it wasn't. And from there I thought, gee, there's something about this guy, and he did have that very sharp wit, which I've always appreciated and always enjoyed.
So do you think that's helped you become good friends?
I think so, yeah, totally. Yeah, I've really enjoyed his humour, really enjoyed his company. He's a very smart man, very intelligent man. He can talk on a wide range of issues, and he knows a lot.
So, how has your interaction with Mr. Moses at the college affected your time here?
Well, as you know, I've been here 22 years, and so my time with Mr. Moses has been affected in terms of sort of longevity. We've been here the same sort of length of time. He's been a great mentor and a great friend to me, and he's a person that I've personally looked up to for the last 22 years. He's always supported me in my decisions, and he's really encouraged me to be the best that I can be, suggesting that I apply for different jobs around the college and also outside of the college as well. So yeah, he's been a real rock in terms of if I've got an issue I can go and talk to him, and we've had many times where we've sat in his office and had a bit of a laugh and even a cry or yeah.
The standout thing that Mr. Moses would be remembered for is probably his dedication to the school and its students, which is something that all of us really respected. When he attended weekend sports and other events, which he often did, his presence and commitment always meant a lot to us, and we always appreciated it, and it often made us focus harder or work harder in our sports. He'll leave a legacy as a leader who's firm and also fair, respectful of all, and has a unique ability to empower others to be the best they can be.
I remember it was just recently, a few weeks ago, I came into school to do some work on Sunday, and I didn't have any transport, and he invited me out to lunch, and we went out and had a lovely lunch and a lovely chat with his wife, and then we drove back to Petone, where we live, my wife and myself. And it was just that informal occasion. I've been with him as an equal.
So I'll also ask you, how do you think Mr. Moses will be remembered at Wellington College? What legacy do you think he'll leave behind?
I think that's a good question. The legacy of Mr. Moses just keeps running on, you know what I mean? I don't think it's going to be very difficult for someone to replace him. Sure, they'll fill in his job, but to build up the network of people and to raise the standard of the school to such a high level, it takes a certain character to do that. So I just really think that he's lifted the bar so high for a headmaster. It's going to be very difficult to replace him.
How do you want the school to remember you as?
Approachable, somebody who liked boys for a start, right? That was the first thing. Somebody who actually liked his pupils. Yep. I hope I'm seen, not as remote and cold and so on. I hope I'm seen as somebody who genuinely had a real passion for his boys. I hope I'm remembered for my moral views, and I don't mean that in a kind of a narrow way, but I hope that I've been able to set standards of people and say, well, I might disagree with Mr. Moses, but I can at least see that he's honest and straightforward and supportive. So I guess those are the things that I would hope people would remember me for. That he might have been an old fogey, but he was a fair one, you know? He was a fair one, and the boys, most of the boys felt they could come up and say, "Hi sir, how are you?" I also like to think I've got a sense of humour, you know? The boys had me on, called me Romo, that's great, you know? I enjoy it.
So restrained. The past is nearing closer and closer, I fear. So let's just cut the bullshit and tell me who's independent. Thumbs twiddling and your life's escaping your mind. Keep in mind, well, the air ain't as free as it used to be, but that's quite alright when you're still 18, it seems to be. And I'll tell you who's over